as though bolder than her mother, she dreams of surfing the crest of a wave, but not on her own. When Africa called her back, she responded, "No English winter there." But will she miss the spring? And does her heart now beat to a different rhythm?
Three women of three countries and three generations sit and sew and exchange gossip. In the company of friends, they piece together their dreams of peace and freedom.
My parents were married.
My parents were married when mother was 9 and father 13.
When mother was 9 and father 13.
I had 15 brothers and sisters.
I had 15 brothers and sisters. My mother was 37 when she died. Big sister brought us up, but when she got married, it was my turn. I fled to African countries before I arrived here. My family thought I was dead.
She wants to party. She wants to party. Her daughters will be freer than she ever was. I came here to get married. It didn't last. I'm divorced now. I don't like restrictions. I like freedom.
I like freedom. If I had a daughter,
I'd let her be her own age. Still young, she's sure to marry again.
My mother wouldn't want to live here, but
me, I've been here since I was 16 and feel I was born here.
My life is small but happy.
It's important to have a good heart. I want happiness and peace for everyone.
I want happiness.
If I had a daughter,
for everyone.
Oh, I think our minds would be different.
Our minds would be different.
Different culture. This is where she belongs. A cold grey day. Will it snow? The room echoes with their laughter, bright as silken saris, judicious as centuries of wisdom.
Their parents had fled the Japanese in World War II, as they, later, would flee the Viet Cong. New country, new start.
Well, bombs rained down. Spring Girl came into the world by a stream.
One of 9 children, in her father's fishing boat, Spring Girl left the familiar shores of her childhood and headed for China. The family was sent to work on a farm, a change from the mine for her mother. 2 years later, they escaped to Hong Kong. After a year in a camp, she came to England.
Spring Girl dreams. She wants a shop to sell sauces and spices.
When Saigon was swallowed by the North, like many rich Chinese families, clever girls abandoned everything to come to England. No mother wanted her son forced into the army.
The brother left first. He stepped into a boat and disappeared from view.
2 years ago, Clever Girl's husband died, leaving her with 3 children to bring up on her own.
Clever Girl dreams of good health and a good husband, a happy life.
Home was there. Destiny brought me here. But deep in my soul lies my father's land. The Arabian heat still warms my body. The eyes of the child within see the sea bounce sunlight from wave to wave. But where is my mother? A plane flight away, it is Christmas. Winter chill wraps itself around my summer clothes. Scattered tears turn to icy crystals, but reunited, here we will stay. In my dream I hear my grandmother's call. I fancy I am taking my daughter to see her.
At first, your hair softly moulded your thinned head. Your eyes watched the camera from above more pronounced cheekbones. Then your hair disappeared, revealed a tracery of veins, the only colour on your ivory skin. Your eyes gazed into the shadows of your life. Now, your hair luxuriant again, your eyes bright with dreams, you plan for a future, journeys to be undertaken in search of yourself.
Travelling, owning a house, singing backing vocals to Paul Weller.
From old worlds to new worlds to old worlds, dreaming of a new world.
Daughter of a teacher, daughter of a dancer, daughters of violence against women.
From old worlds to new worlds to old worlds, dreaming of a new world.
Burnings at the stake, brutality at home. No daughter of theirs would suffer this.
From old worlds to new worlds to old worlds, dreaming of a new world.
A rainbow child, I, above my head, over my bed, is a tree laden with child fruit.
On each a name, from each one thread and more, a tree whose tracery of roots and twigs stretches from Africa to the Caribbean, from the shores of Ireland to the Caucasus Mountains, tight in my hand, the many coloured threads that connect me to history mourning her children. I am the child of war and famines, the slave trade and personal tragedy.
With life in my body and a soul that is free, I dream one day of seeing my father's lands.
With the regular Saturday coffee and cakes at the Elephant and Castle, that could be anywhere in South America, for Spanish echoes around the shopping mall, they are far from their Colombian son, their sons in this country, their daughters back home. But once turned 30, here they can find work. In the garden of dreams, they mind others' children. Have they found the dream they sought, or does it elude them still? Wistful a moment, a trace of regret, can this corner of London, with its music and charter, lend them a respite from the grey chill outside?
From Turkish Cyprus, Armenia, Iraq, like seeds in the wind, women leave the slaughter behind.
Life is not sweet, she says.
Life is not sweet, she says, stitching her life. Tells of the sweatshop she'd sweated in London, but better than the bullet-strapped bedroom she'd sheltered in, or the cold of the tent, providing temporary refuge. Dreams she dare not have, and so represses from her wheelchair memories she weaves with the ghosts of those long gone. Tells of the bus which, shot at, slow rolled, taking with it her youth, her hopes, her husband. Born in Babylon and twice uprooted, lives left behind and the sadness of exile, the once teacher who exchanged laboratory for sewing machine, dreams as she sews of the cultural centre she would run. A great sorrow paralyses my pen, filled with the spirits of living and dead, victims of genocide, ethnic cleansing, war.